Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Brother Samuel coming live I'm making this video today on the Black family. Just watched a video by Brother Yosef. This is my first time ever actually watching a video about his brother. I kept seeing it in the timeline. And it's called Black Man, Black Woman, Be Careful. I just posted on my Instagram, and I'll probably be posting my Instagram or whatever on this video in the comments descriptions. I do want to say this is just entertainment purposes, because some of the things I may say, I don't want to be miscrewed or taken the wrong way or taken as actual fact. Please do your research. But this is only out of entertainment, educational purposes, just voicing my opinion. Once again, the topic is about the Black family. When I mean the Black family, I'm talking about the Black woman, the Black man, or the Black man, or the Black woman, and Black child. If you know anything about 5%ers, Father Halal Clarence 13X, then you also know about the Black man, Black woman, and a Black child, sun, moon, and star. Brother Yosef was talking about social media, YouTube, podcasters, LGBTQ, and he was explaining how if you go on YouTube, and I recently seen it myself, and I never really indulged in the Black family podcasts and commentary or discussions, but it's a big deal now, and I have my points of view on it. I have my take on it. Why it's such a big deal, especially after watching Brother Yosef. And I will share the link in the description. The reason why we're under attack is, for one, we survived. There was a great victory in Black lives. There was a so-called organization created by Black women who are basically not in support of the nuclear family, which is the man, the woman, and the child. And you could just go to their website. It might be still on there, Black Lives Matter. But this was a great victory for Black babies. What do I mean? The great victory in this war that's been going on for a while, which is the attack of humanity in general, but just for Black people in general, which is the Black family. Abortions, the abortion laws changed. That was a great win, because a woman cannot just go in and get an abortion or pay for an abortion like before. In Georgia, if you're already 6 weeks, they can't give it to you. Find another state. And some other states have done this thing the same. Surrounding states like North Carolina, I think South Carolina, but I know North Carolina. Yeah, you could go past 6 weeks. Once the baby has a heartbeat, you can't abort that child. You can't snatch that child out of that woman's womb. You can't use no pills or nothing like that. You could do it beforehand, but if that baby is 6 weeks and any type of calculation, even if the calculation is an error, because it's going to go off of the conversation you're going to have with a nurse. If she calculates that you are 6 weeks, find another state. And that's a great win for those states that decided that they were not going to agree with abortions past the development of the heartbeat, or the heart. All right, so I won't make this video too long. But I need to get this thought out. Now, that was a victory, which was pushed by the Republicans. That's one. Number two, more black babies was born, which gave babies a chance to be born. Now, there was more births, even though many people died from COVID. And I think we all agree, well, we can't even agree on this. So I won't even bring that topic up. I know from my own life experience, more children was born. Didn't expect it. But if you have an unprotected sex, you're going to have babies. But if you didn't take the vaccine, I didn't take the vaccine. Went to the VA recently, didn't take the vaccine. You're going to take the flu shot, not taking the flu shot. So what does that mean with this attack, which was a spiritual and biological weapon and attack against humanity? If they could not decimate the population with the actual virus, so that means most of us got COVID, all right? Majority of us got COVID, but we didn't die from it. We went through the sickness, we didn't die from it. So that means now our bodies is immune to it. But I believe that the plan was to keep having something going on. Now, have you ever paid any attention that you don't see Dr. Finchie no more? This is for educational purposes. This is only for entertainment. You don't see Dr. Finchie no more anymore, do you? Okay, cool. So we did not, more of us lived. Some of us got healthier. Some of us got off of drugs. Some of us got more on drugs. Some of us drank more. Some of us got off of drinking. Some of us got healthier. Some of us came so-called health conscious, which is another term of vegan. Whatever. We survived a massive spiritual attack that the light knew that there would be a great number that would survive, but there would be a great number that would die. So then what does that mean? Let's go back to the babies. I'm going to get to the black relationship. I'm going to get back to this black family because the babies is a part of it, but I want to get this part out of the way. Black babies, people call these babies now COVID babies. These babies that come out, they're more developed. How do children come out more developed or advanced developed than the children prior to them of 4 years or 6 years or whatever? They come out more advanced. My child got a whole mouth full of teeth and he's 1. He's 1. He have a whole mouth full of teeth. He can barely say any words now. But he walks, sleep, eat, fart, pee, all this stuff, normal stuff. But he got a full mouth full of teeth. Never seen that before. Never seen a baby do that before. The babies are more advanced. We have somewhat got weaker, but I think it's because we don't have any spiritual practices because it's all about your breath. Develop your breath. Learn meditation. I know meditation is hard because we more in our minds more than we ever been. But we need to learn how to meditate and learn how to use breath exercises as well. And this will develop your lungs and your heart muscles. And get into martial arts. I say the Shango. So babies develop more. We survived. The parents survived, mom and daddy. So what does that mean now? If we survived, if we made it through. If we made it through and we survived, we dealing with the next thing, which is inflation. You know, the prices going up and all that, which is going to happen anyway. If we survive in that, we survive this, all this stuff we overcoming. What else left? If you ain't on heroin, you ain't on fentanyl, you ain't on the weed, you ain't on the what else left for you? Attack your mind. One thing I realized about COVID was that COVID was a continuous broadcast, 24/7. And yes, the government got something to do with it because the government is in agreement with aliens. So, of course, the government got something to do with it, but the government is not the originator of it. This is way bigger than that. Oh, yeah. And I think it was Hampton, South Carolina, a Caucasian family was murdered by the husband. He murdered the family over insurance money and fraud and thievery and all the most dark side stuff I ever heard in my life. And this was a prominent family. And he murdered his wife and son. He just got convicted yesterday. No, Thursday. Was it Thursday? It was this week. It has been maybe 24 hours. The case has been going on for a while, but he finally got convicted. 2 life sentences. There's some darkness that is going on and developing that like it never did before. And COVID was the entry to it. Solar eclipse was the entry of it. And people were sucking up solar eclipses. Sucking up that dark energy. But overall, all of this is for us to develop more, to evolve, get from out of the human state, rise above being a human. That's what this is all about. You either die or evolve or die. Which one you want? That's what this is really all about. Once you get past all of this colorism, the government, religion, saviors, and all this other stuff, once you get past all of that, how big your church is, how big your car is, how big your bank account is, how big your business is, how big that disease was. Once you get past all of this stuff, I'm like, you just go on and on with all this stuff that's going on. There really ain't nothing going on except your evolution. That's your whole point here, is to evolve. God believes in you. The Creator believes in you. The gods believe in you. Your ancestors believe in you. It's time for you to believe in you. So, yeah, you're going to see attacks on the black family now. There's always been attacks on the black family. Now it's just turning more mental. It's a mental thing now. And now you get to see it on social media because the world has gotten smaller since the invention of webcam. When we started doing web chatting and webcam, the world got smaller. So now everybody can voice their opinions in a click of, in a few seconds. We got 5G now. Now we're going to get 10G. It's going to be quicker and quicker and quicker. And I'm telling you like this, Elon Musk is not your savior. The US government is not your savior. Russia is not your savior. Nobody's there to save you. You've already being saved right now. For you to even be here, for me and you to be here, is you being saved already. You're supposed to be doing something down here. For your evolution. That's what it's about. Anyway. Meditation. Because you have a plant inside of you. You've seen this in sci-fi. They always put a plant in you. Wasn't that the first thing they did to Neo when he was in the back of that car seat? He was back in the car with the two ladies. And they had to go inside his stomach and pull out that whole, whatever that was. They had to pull that thing out of him. We've been implanted, y'all. And they implant in our minds. There's something valuable here in our minds. And it's vast. It's vast. This is more vast than anything. You know how powerful the heart is? They say that water was going to be a big business. How was water not going to be a big business when you already had water companies already creating water? Like, it was already big business. They had a plan and the plan failed, so they was like, you know what? We got to go to this other plan. It's no different. We're under attack. It hasn't stopped. And now the black family is the forefront now. And this Caucasian in the Carolinas just murdered his family. He got one son left, and he's going to prison. See the connection? Like, come on now, y'all. All right. I just want to do this video real quick. Shout out to all my master teachers, all my brothers, all my sisters. I love y'all. This is why we're here. This is what we're going through. Get you some sunlight. Do some sun gazing. Check out tybro.com, tybro.com. Fulfill your dreams. Go against your doubts. It's your life. Live it. Peace and love.